What you looking at, Kimasabi?
You want to punch me right now, but you won't.
You guys both look like you might want to hit me in the face.
I'm here to let you know your music sucks as much as possible. I used to have patience, now they laying in the hospital. You keep on pushing buttons in the hopes someone will follow you and claim you're nuts. Well, I agree, your mother should have swallowed you. You are not an obstacle and sweeter than a popsicle. I'm here to bring the dread in your head like a roster do. Fucking bring your roster through, I'll lead them all like Abagoo. There's a blanket statement, it just covers a whole lot of you. Now I'm going apeshit. Monkey see, monkey do. You druggies couldn't fend it all and force me to make junkies still. Put the fucking mic down. This rap shit is what we do. What you think the odds are of being dumb and lucky too? Take my name out your mouth, replace it with your money, dude. So I can pretty much just take it all, and that's the ugly truth. You getting too emotional. Take a seat and stand down. There really ain't a reason to be mad. That's why you mad now. Why you mad, bro? Shit. Why you mad now? You always mad, big mad. Just a sad clown on the internet talking mad shit and mad loud. Here's a real reason to be mad. I'm the man now. Why you mad, bro? Shit, why you mad now? You always mad, big mad. Just a sad clown on the internet talking mad shit and mad loud. Here's a real reason to be mad. I'm the man now.
Why don't you punch me in the face? Punch me in the fucking face!
Imagine thinking you as hard as nails, then getting hammered and bent, chucked in the garbage pail. It's hard to fail when you nice like this, but I make it look easy like a nightlife chick. It's getting dark, little buddy, get a nightlight quick. You can plug up all them hoes like a light bright bitch. I'm alright like this, I don't need another fake friend. I make ends and fucking put babies in a playpen. I'll make 10 in case a few of them is goofy. If I need a couple bucks, I just shoot another movie. Your bitch droopy, boobies looking like some fried eggs, and she a groupie. She just gave a couple guys head. I'm them, ain't a rapper ever this nice. I've been around a long time, it doesn't matter which life. So get right before I get right over. Say your prayers cause you're heading for the next life, soldier.
Why you mad, bro? Shit, why you mad now? You always mad, big mad. Just a sad clown on the internet talking mad shit and mad loud. Here's a real reason to be mad. I'm the man now. Why you mad, bro? Shit, why you mad now? You always mad, big mad. Just a sad clown on the internet talking mad shit and mad loud. Here's a real reason to be mad. I'm the man now.
Why don't you do it? Why don't you punch me in the face? Punch me in the fucking face!
Holy fuck, you're ugh.
Alright, going live, boys. We're live. Fuck, bro.
Hey, fuck, bro. We're live, huh?
Fuck, bro. Well, I mean, we're live for us. We're live to my heart.
Yeah,
Live
okay.
to the hard drive. Fucking
Bars.
we are back with another week, another fucking fuck bro podcast. It's beginning to feel like tradition, boys. I feel like we've done this before. But for those of you who have not seen what we do here, my name is Pestilence. That's Nate Nasty. We got my boy Space Case and fucking I Be Bumpin', the other half of Lobotomized Geniuses. So you got Rat Nest Regicide and Lobotomized Geniuses in the house tonight from Twoface Media. This is the Fuck Bro Podcast. And we like to start things off. Yeah, what up, my jockalos? Warp.
Warp.
So we like to start things off with some music submissions. What these submissions are songs, tracks from any genre from people that have sent them in to our email link in the description below. And we are going to listen to these songs and then vote if they are up to par and if they're going to make the fucking playlist or if they're going to be ridiculed forever and shamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we call it.
Yeah, dude. This first one, we got Space Age Trappin' featuring Joe Good by
I believe it's A13.
A13. Okay. All right, bet. Let's go, boys.
Bro.
Fuck, bro!
The name. Hey, put that shit up off the floor and drop it on the scale. Let me see where it's at. You know we got that shit for low, I'm talking clientele. Yeah, they know where it's at. And you know a nigga big stick whipping, space age pimping, blowing 8 balls, keep an MJG with me, big stick whipping, space age pimping, blowing 8 balls, keep an MJG. Feel like cash money, how you love that? swear to God, I wish that I could bring these roll back. But I can't, so for now, I'm smoking drone packs. Keep the stick on my lap like go, don't hold back. To fuck with me is luxury. Bitch, you know what's up with me. I ever gave a fuck, that mean you had to have a nut with me. Pounds for the low and flipping sticks, that's acrobatically. Get at you on purpose, ain't no accidents or probably. Call me Big Sleaze, I ain't no picking up or answering. All at your brow with the bow, you know that's archery. Big dog, fuck a flea. Big tree, Christmassy. Bless a nigga christening. Piss him off, no tickling. And I got 25 lighters on my dresser. Yes, sir. Rhyme with a mute. Yeah, that stick got a suppressor. Type of nigga never been the phone, not a compressor. I'ma learn ya, I'm a teacher. Go to school, I'm a professor. Off the floor and drop it on the scale. Let me see where it's at. You know we got that shit for low, I'm talking clientele. Yeah, they know where it's at. They know where it's at. And you know a nigga big stick whipping. Space age pippin'. Blowing 8 balls, keep an MJG with me. Big stick whipping. Space age pippin'. Blowing 8 balls, keep an MJG
What
with
you
me.
want, a O, O, a P, O, a 8 ball. More jubilating greenery of blue ball. We can shoot up, play handball. I'm anti-freeze, I'm going glycol. Rearrange your installs. Can't keep up, it's going long haul. Don't want a shot with the team, then it's fuck y'all. We shut your whole operation down with a phone call. Call plays just like Franklin from Snowfall. Make them rounds dump, leave them slump body on free fall. We got the pockets like the clumps. Do y'all? Big sticks, yeah, we told it. Triple bypass blunts in the air, nothing but potent. Rolling slap wood, blunts big as a rolling. Remove the lips and the tongues from opponents. Tasteless, don't smoke blacks, anti-racist. At the same time, anti-patient. Winning this shit, this not a marathon, be racing,
Hey, pick that
it's
shit up off the
racing.
floor and drop it on the scale. Let me see where it's at. You know we got that shit for low, I'm talking clientele. Yeah, they know where it's at. They know where it's at. And you know a nigga big stick whipping. Space age pippin'. Blowing 8 balls, keep an MJG with me. Big stick whipping. Space age pippin'. Blowing 8 balls, keep an MJG with me.
Yo.
Fuck, bro. That was Space Age Trappin' by A13. We're gonna start off with I Be Bumpin'. What do you got?
Oh,
brother?
shit.
What did you think of that track?
All right. That was sick. I got heavy, like, 3-6 Mafia vibes from that, and, like, Young Dro vibes, and, like, that shit that I listened to growing up. That was, like, influence. I thought that track was dope as fuck, and it, like, brought me back to, like, 2007 there for a bit, man. Like, pretty dope track. It's a pretty dope track. I'm gonna just say that, and I'm gonna say that's a yes from me for the podcast.
Alright, that's a yes. Fucking a lot of good feedback from Bump. Alright. Jester Exodus Beats.
Man, it's a solid track, man. Like it's a really good track. It's really well done. Like everything about it is fucking. It's nice. The sound quality's nice. I don't know. It's not really my style. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like it's not. I don't know, man. It's not nothing I'm into. Like the beat, I'm not into. Fuck, I don't know. This is a tough one, man, because like it really is a good song. Like everything is about it sounded good. The fucking backups, ad libs, like there was a lot of like creativity, a lot of clever shit about it. Man, yeah, I'll give it a yes.
Ooh, man, that sounded like fucking pulling a sliver, dude.
Because
That was a tough yes.
it really, you know, it really isn't my style. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not any type of sound that I go out and listen to and shit. But I mean, like, it's done so well where, like, you know, if it was on, like, you know, I don't think I'd be mad. I wouldn't be like, oh, shut this shit off. This is garbage. You know, it's not Destiny's Child or, you know, no fucking
Shots fired.
shit like that.
Shots
Huh?
fired at Destiny's Child, bro. As soon as they
And I
see
don't even
this,
know
they
why.
are gonna fucking cancel the shit out of us, dude.
Bruh, you know that track that was
It
just
would've-
playing? It was fire, bro. And you're just trying to be like, well, Logic and you know,
Blah blah blah.
Personal
they
preference.
they weren't on it. Yeah, Foxy
Yeah, they
wasn't
didn't
on
talk
there.
about they didn't talk about raping motherfuckers and crucifying people and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like, I'm not into it.
Yeah,
But it's like I said, man, it's done really well, dude. It's done really fucking well.
it
So
was.
I talk about
That's why
those
I
things
was like,
often. So and
it just
you're right.
reminded me of like 2007 kind of music. Like
yeah,
3-6 Mafia, dude. That is exactly the vibes I got from it.
man, I never got into that whole fucking wave. So I don't know, man. I missed all that shit. I mean, a lot of people I know were into it, but it just wasn't my thing. It wasn't my thing back then either.
All right, Nate
Well,
Nasty.
fuck it, man.
I like the track. It's definitely got like Dirty South vibes. I got into that. I hear what Bumpin's saying with the 3-6 Mafia comparison. I see a little bit of that, but it's like they're definitely doing their own thing. I see what Space is saying because a lot of Southern rap I wasn't always the biggest fan of, but there's I like this, man. It's just talking about hustling. I really don't really can't argue with any of that. So, but it's a yes for me.
3 yeses. Hell yeah. So I am in the same boat with Space as far as that not necessarily being my jive. Like that's not my genre. That's not the style of music that I go out and listen to. And this is probably not a song that I would go out and seek out on its own. That being said, I think that this song is fucking really well done. I think it's a really, really good song. I think the hook is fucking great. I think it does everything you want a hook in a song like this to do. I think it's simple, it's catchy, it's hard, it's fucking mixed incredibly well. I think this is the only place that autotune belongs, in my opinion. If you're going to use autotune, using it as backups and ad-libs, I thought was really clever, and I thought it helped fill out some of the space in a lot of those areas where you guys aren't maybe necessarily saying a lot of stuff. You fill that negative space with clever ad-libs and backups, and that's on both of the verses. I think you guys both did a wonderful job with the detailing there. And I know Space kind of touched on it briefly, but that's something that really stood out to me. I think that this was a masterclass in ad-libbing and backing up and completing a full track. And this is just your style, and even if it's not my style, that's cool. I know a lot of people that get down with this kind of music, and I know that those people that do get down with this music are going to agree that this track is dope. And even though it's not my gig, I can see it for what it is. It's really, really well done. It's a solid fucking joint. I definitely would give it a yes. That's a fuck bro. That's 4 fucking yeses. That's a definite putting it on the fucking playlist.
Oh shit. First track of the day.
First track of the day, 4 yeses. What a start. Thank you for sending in that track, my dude. I believe that A13 is actually met up with our very own MC Envy in real life. And that's how he found out about us. So
yeah.
Shout out to MC Envy for hooking us up. Oh, there he is. Fuck bro.
Hey, fuck bro.
Man, fuck
He's
MC
just
Envy.
muted in a picture of a plant that looks like a vagina trying to trick us all.
It gets me every time.
You'll be here. I was like, fuck you, to run to the liquor store.
So I just Beetlejuiced our very own MC Envy into the room by saying his name. So you're welcome, everybody.
Happened.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guys. So Envy, we just listened to a track by your homie A13. We all gave it a yes, and it is making the playlist. You missed it, but you'll get to catch it by listening to the playlist.
You probably heard it.
What was it called?
Space
Age Trappin.
Space
Yeah, Space Case Rapping. That's what it's called.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Space Case Rapping. Oh shit!
Man, I had to give it a
Hey,
yes for the name,
yeah,
man.
man. If we remix that.
But it was solid. It was a really dope track.
Yeah, that's a duo actually. That's my guy and his wife, and yeah, they're dope.
So together they're
yeah.
A13.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she started rapping, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is 3-6 Mafia vibes."
Right.
We got two, but we got two from them
Mafia.
tonight, so we'll get to hear from them again at the end. We have them at
Oh,
the
yeah.
beginning and at the end. So what do we got next, Nasty?
A fistful of dick.
Fistful of
Dude,
dick.
fucking you and how do you know what I'm doing with my hands?
Jeez.
Get out of my head!
Oh, my Wisconsin cheese.
All right, so this next one comes to us, actually sent to us from the homie Gambles. This is from Skull Bludgeon, rated R Skull Bludgeon. This is Combat, produced by Dr.G, official video, God Division.
Holy fuck, that sounds like it's already badass.
Yeah,
That's a
this sounds
yes
like-
from me.
Dude, if this song sucks, dude, we're gonna be.
Viewer warning.
If let me just say, if this song sucks, we're gonna be fucking pissed, bro. Like,
yeah,
just this title, like having God Division in there, like you can't put this hashtag if your fucking track isn't hard. If you be fucking putting this shit on your shit and your track isn't hard, prepare for an absolute ass full of dynamite.
If this song
Fuck,
sucks,
bro.
I'll go punch that TV right fucking now.
Yeah.
Don't I want to buy that TV?
Well,
Wait to find out.
well, Nate, you're fucking bumping is wagering your TV that you want to buy on this song being good. So you better fucking hope it's going to be a good song. Otherwise, that TV's getting a fistful of hugs.
Or hug full of fists.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. That's why I wagered my TV on it.
Both
right.
Even if it sucks.
Fuck
I'm
bro.
pretend like it was
Let's
good.
go.
Fuck, bro.
Fuck bro. Let's go.
Holy smokes, my flow is so unnerving. Like a blind drunk behind the wheel swerving. Disturbing, doesn't even describe the sickness inside my mind. Over time it has refined. It's lights out for all my enemies. Mortifying mentally, mummify you in misery. Brazen abilities facilitate my structure. Wordplay agility, causing concussions. Disruptive energies diminishing you whack MCs. This shit right here is a proper display of mastery. Lavish with it, spit acidic anarchism. Bitch, we overthrowing the system. Fuck the government. We the glitch they won't admit even exists. That's why we flipping the script. Hit the switch, it's time to detonate. Explosive content contaminate your brain. Lace your boots up, this is combat. Get your mind right with this raw rap. COTG, leave your skull cracked. COTG, make you fall back. Lace your boots up, this is combat. Get your mind right with this raw rap. COTG, leave your skull cracked. COTG, make you fall back. What I create intoxicates, indoctrinates the populace. Illogic shit I contemplate. No one's safe when sanity is lost. No, the razor's edge is where you'll take a fall. Violent protocol, throw you overboard. Honestly, all you are is a walking corpse. This microphone I mutilate. Not even on your best day could you fuck with me. Lyrical psycho, these bars leave your mind blown. Mayhem maestro, storm like a cyclone. The lights on, but no one's home. It's easy to sell your soul. Unforgivable, vocab atrocious. High voltage, intensity that's molten. Repulsive, wordsmith, specialist. Set fire to the stage with my rhetoric. Lace your boots up, this is combat. Get your mind right with this raw rap. COTG, leave your skull cracked. COTG, make you fall back. Lace your boots up, this is combat. Get your mind right with this raw rap. COTG, leave your skull cracked. COTG, make you fall back. This is combat. This is combat. This is combat.
Fuck bro, was rated R Skull Bludgeon. This is Combat, produced by Dr.G. We're gonna hear from Nate Nasty first and foremost.
I fucking loved the beat. I like the hook. This is tough. I feel like some of the bars kind of fell flat a little bit, just like content wise, or like what you were saying, kind of came off like a little basic. But overall, it's a good track. I want to hear more, and it's gonna be a no.
Do you want to elaborate on the no a little bit more?
I just feel like some of his bars kind of fell flat, where like he had the room to say something like super like I don't know. I just feel like he wasn't bringing his A game with the pen.
Fair enough.
But then I haven't listened to much of him, Gold Bludgeon. I've heard a couple ciphers that he's been on. He kills those. I was just expecting a little bit more, you know.
Fair enough.
With the early disclaimer, and I think I went in with my expectations too high.
Fair enough. MC Envy.
Yeah, what he said. Pretty much. No, it's like the beat was super dope. The hook was kind of catchy for how basic it was. There's a lot of space there, but space can be left for, feeling or giving the dramatic sense of the next bar, etc. But there was nothing really dramatic about any of the next things coming in the hook, and the bars were really, really basic. He said them pretty cool, but he didn't say much, you know what I mean? So, it's a no for me.
Ivy bumping.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Well, I liked it. The video was fucking sick.
I thought you were getting up to go punch your TV for dramatic effect. I was like, oh, fuck.
Nah. I was kidding about betting that. I had my fingers crossed.
Oh, now he's going to pull out.
No, but I think the track was dope. I wasn't like, I thought it was dope. I mean, like, I use a lot of simple rhymes and stuff when I rap, but it's like what you say, that can, be dope. And I was, I thought it was dope. I was digging it, the video, the beat. I didn't have, I wasn't a god MC like this underrated fucking MC Envy. He just strokes his beard, don't say shit, and he just doesn't know. I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. We got 2 no's and a yeah, kicking it over to Space Case, aka Jester X's Beats.
So I agree with the beat. Obviously, that fucking beat is nice. Like that motherfucker's meat. So I dig the beat. Skull Bludgeon, like, I don't know. I'm getting more and more familiar with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I kind of know what to expect. And at the same time, though, like, I don't know. He doesn't. A lot of his stuff sounds the same. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it sounds pretty fucking similar from one track to another. I agree. Like, some of the bars. Well, a lot of the bars on this track in particular weren't like mind blowing, or some of them weren't even that impressive. You know what I'm saying? To me, Skull Bludgeon, he's just kind of got this, almost like this presence. It might be the fucking, the roughneck voice or whatever. But it's like, to me, I don't know, not every track has to fucking shine lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything has to be fucking, and not everybody has to have that extensive vocab in every fucking track. Like, it's whatever. I don't know, man. This track, like, I dig this track. I'm kind of a sucker for some of that harder shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, the way the track's put together and everything, the video too. Like,
Pause.
you know, I'm also fucking.
You said you're a sucker for that harder shit, so pause on that, by the way.
Holy fuck, that's ugh.
I do agree the video was done. I like that. It was.
You can continue with the rest of what you were saying. I just don't want anybody to take what you were saying out of context. That you like to suck hard things.
Well, now they're going to.
That's why I'm trying to prevent that and say that my homie Space Case doesn't like to suck hard things.
You did the exact opposite, motherfucker. You just, man, you just.
You heard about
just
Space
shit on
sucking
me,
hard,
bro. Man,
about Space sucking hard
it's over
things.
for me.
You paused, so that's,
It's over for me, bro. I'm out of here.
Instead of just
Lucky I can-
disappearing, it like circles out like.
So,
Man.
is it a yes?
But no, yeah, it's a fucking yes. All right, I'm done. It's a yes.
You do suck hard things.
2 and 2, 2 and 2. First things first, beat absolutely fucking disgusting. Like that beat was absolutely top tier. Like that beat was vicious. I think the video was also fucking top tier. That video, the visuals were dope as fuck. I think like the cuts between like you know, like barefaced and then you with like your mask in the background. I thought that was done really well. And then like having like the other like pictures come over your face. Like I thought that all blended together really, really well. I don't know who did this video, if it was Akua. But whoever did the fucking video, yeah, Akua, dude, salute, man. That shit was fire. Like you absolutely crushed it. Colors, everything. I think it matched, fit the tone of the track, man, of the beat, of what you were saying. I think it like that was a perfect visual for that track. I do agree that I do think that the content wasn't necessarily anything that blew me away. I thought like some of your like hooks, like your first bars, were intriguing to me, and then I was a little disappointed that they weren't a little bit more like shocking or visceral.
Pause.
Yeah.
Tell me one bar. Tell me one bar, he said.
What do you mean, tell me one bar, he said? I can't remember exactly the words, but he had some like decent setups that I was like, okay, I like where he's going with this.
Give me a rough arrangement of one bar that might have stuck in your mind.
He said like indoctrinated, some other shit like that. He said like a few words in that kind of scheme where he used bigger words together, and then the second half of it kind of fell flat for me, of that bar. And he did that a couple times in the second verse. And it was like both, like a couple of times I was like, and then it just didn't. Because like Gambles has some of that too, where he has like a setup, but then a lot of the times like the punchlines are so satisfying because there's something that you wouldn't have thought of, or it's not the thing that your brain immediately fills in. It's not like a common word that your brain's going to think like, oh, okay, this is a word that I would have used or thought of right away. And I think like the quick cheese, like the easy words to rhyme and stuff like that, I think held back some of the punches on the verses. I thought the hook was solid. And I think overall, like, I think, like Space said, I think like the presence, the voice, that kind of stuff, I think you can get away with not necessarily having the most advanced lyrical content, not having, like, it doesn't have to be fucking A$AP Rock, Black Thought, fucking shit like that every time. You know, for me, you know, listening to it. But honestly, I do think like this is a fringe. Like it is something I did have to think about as far as how I would vote yes or no. But man, that beat is just too fucking nice. That's something that like, even just when it started, the progression of the beat, everything about it, like I want to hear that track again.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give it a yes as well, and give it the push to the playlist because that fucking. I do think it's carried by the beat. My vote is anyway. I don't think that what you did on it was necessarily like. I don't think it was horrible. I don't think it was bad. It just wasn't necessarily for me. But I've heard like a lot of horrorcore stuff, and I think this kind of falls into that vein. And I know some of that stuff isn't always as lyrically complex. It's more about like the delivery and the energy. And I think that you definitely delivered that. So Give it yeah. What do we got next? Nate.
Why not? We already got some pop punk on that list, right? Fuck it.
Okay. Fuck, I was trying to get my daughter's snake to bite me for the show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
gonna
go
set
over
up.
there and jam my thumb in its.
Can't even get a fucking snake to bite you. Come on, man.
Dude, we got another one from Broady Dudester. This is called Die Today, so it's not the same track. So, no, we're not gonna hear. Dude, if this is a troll and this is just, can you help me? If that comes on, I'm giving this a yes, just on the principle of the troll. Like, that would be fucking S
Aha,
tier.
you got me, rule.
Yeah, the aha, you got me. Like, yeah, if you hit me with the fucking Rickroll here, you're getting a yes on principle.
Fool me thrice, bro.
Yeah, fool me thrice. Fine, we'll let you in. All right, let's go.
Really wanna die today. It's not okay. 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 Parents tried to warn me, I should've listened. Always fucking shit up, well, that's my mission. No time to take a break, yes, I need an intermission. I'm fucking cursed in this life that I'm living. Always fucked up, bitch. What don't you think that I know? Suck my dick. What don't you think that I know? Fucked up shit. What don't you think that I know? The product of my environment just so high. Had a fucked up life. What don't you think that I know? Really fucked up ex-wife. What don't you think that I know? Fucking tired of living. It's always taking, no giving, and I don't really see a point, but I'm driven. It's been about 3 years since I've seen my 3 kids. I dream about stalking and fucking kicking through Steven. He may not believe it, but motherfucker will be this. I've been plotting your end for 3 years in a weekend. I'm the haunted your window and shoot your face while you're sleeping, because I know what you did to my fucking daughter, you demon. And I'm not even joking, and bitch, you better believe it. And then I'll see you in hell when I'm done getting even. Try to be introspective and calm and collected, but that is not really working, because my soul is infected and I am dark and dejected, and I can't see my reflection, and things have gone too far to fucking change my direction. I only see one path connected with your ass. I'll come through the door fast, you'll only hear one blast. The other blast, double tap to make sure, man. That's too bad. You should've ran while you could, man. You always fucked up, bitch. What don't you think that I know? Suck my dick. What don't you think that I know? Fucked up shit. What don't you think that I know? The product of my environment just so high. Had a fucked up life. What don't you think that I know? Really fucked up ex-wife. What don't you think that I know? Fucking tired of living. It's always taking, no giving, and I don't really see a point, but I'm driven.
Okay, Broady.
Die Today from Broady Dudester. We're gonna let we're gonna let Jester Exodus Beats take it away.
Pause.
All right, come on, man. Fuck. What did I say?
It wasn't what you said, it's how you said it.
Man.
That's no saying. Let's let Jester Exodus take it.
Oh my god.
I said take it away.
Man, you guys got me fucked up, man.
Don't you think that I know?
I'm not happy. I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy. Okay, so the track, I don't know, man. I wasn't really digging it. I don't know. And they actually, I don't know. There was some depth, you know what I'm saying? There was some content. There was some substance, lyrically. Like he was talking. I don't know. He was talking about some shit, you know, real life shit, which is always good to hear, you know. But I don't know, man. I wasn't really feeling the beat. I don't really care for the delivery. I don't really like. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the voice. Man, I'm just not into it, man. So I'm going to say no. Because despite, you know, me being that fucking biased that it just isn't my thing, I don't necessarily think it was a great song. So,
is there something that you think could have improved it?
No, because I think I don't know. I think he does what he does well. I think I don't know, but he's got like the real choppy voice. You know what I'm saying? Where like I don't know. There's like no flow to his words. You know, and that's something that has kind of always driven me nuts about certain MCs. And I don't know. Like I said, man, I wasn't a real big fan of the beats. I'm just not a big fan of the feel of the track. Yeah, I'm just not into it, man. Okay,
It's fair
it's
enough.
just okay.
No, that's
okay.
cool. I was just curious if there was like you're like, oh, if you know this part really ruined it for me, or this or that. So okay, I'd be bumping. What do you got?
Track wasn't too bad. Kind of threw me off at the beginning because it sounded like it was gonna be like a metal,
right,
kind of song, and then it started sounding more like a hip hop song. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. You know, I liked it, like the beat and stuff, and he was getting into detail with like the story, even though I couldn't like quite make what the story was about too much. But I could tell he was like storytelling in it. And the chorus, like, you know, it was something.
It sure was.
I share a lot of like Space kind of nailed it down, and I know there was like a little extra on there. You know, it wasn't too bad or nothing, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. You know, and it did kind of, you know, I hear MCs like that are just, you know, it's like that. It's that voice thing. You know, it sounds like you're rapping through a kazoo or something. It's like after a while when you're hearing that voice too much, like it's like fucking pet.
Homie's part mosquito.
Part... Holy fuck.
So how you voting?
I'm gonna give it a yes.
That's a fucking curveball there. All right.
What
Fucking
don't you
Paula
like?
Abdul.
All right. That's one yes, one no.
They threw a curveball, I'll throw a curveball. Fucking, we
MC
could have got
Envy.
plopped on the fucking playlist.
So, prepare for curveball number 2, because this is way better than the shit that he sent in before. It has a much better arrangement outside of the intro. Change the intro, maybe do some more backup vocals on the hook and shit, because the hook wasn't that bad. And Mud, I think it's, well, in comparison to what you fucking had before anyway. And Mud, I think it's funny that you don't really like his style, because his style is like how CJ started. That CJ sounded just like him when he started rapping.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
it sounded
dude.
like a younger Space to me.
I feel like CJ had more of a flow. You know what I'm saying? Like not so choppy.
No,
Not so
he did the
different pitch.
same iterations at the end of his words. Like he did the same shit when he started rapping.
Okay.
We used to freestyle with each other in his basement back in the day. But anyway,
I mean, I used to record and engineer their music.
I know.
So I'm saying
before that. I'm saying when he started. I'm not saying when he was in the fucking studio with us.
Right. Okay.
Right. The beat wasn't that bad. I'm gonna say yeah.
2 yeahs, 1 nah. On the Nate Nasty.
I'm gonna start by saying this is a no, and I like right away.
Now tell us all the good things about the song.
Yeah, you gotta flip it around on bump now. You're like, oh, I fucking really love this. I thought this was great. And yeah, there wasn't really anything I didn't like, but I'm gonna give it a no.
I don't have any of that. So I feel like I've met this guy 50 different times at the Gathering of Juggalos, but each time I met him, he did not look the same, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So the sound of the voice, like your voice that you're doing, I agree. It could be the recording, I don't know, but you really, like I said earlier, you sounded like you're part mosquito, and that was a little bit of like ghoulish overkill, but at the same time, like the more I think about it, the more I feel like it's true. The one thing I will give you is, like, I feel that fucking anger. I feel that where it's coming from, and you kind of touched on it. I feel like I want to know more about what happened, because you said something about somebody doing something to your daughter, and that makes me think that somebody's gonna die today too. Gives me that fucking feeling, you know. So, like, it's not all bad. I'm just saying, like, your delivery and like, it's nothing that can't be fixed if you try harder. And I thought we were in for a completely different ride with the intro.
Right.
Like,
right.
I wanted to hear, like, even if you kept it rap, I wanted to hear more of that fucking, like, screamo fucking death metal shit, even if it just made its way back here and there, whether it be dubs or part of the chorus or just, you know, I feel like that, like, just that alone could have turned it from a no to a yes for me. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it.
No, the track's fate is in Pesto's hands.
I mean, you guys do this to me every fucking week, almost every single fucking track.
do it.
Strategically, I'm
trying.
gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. And
It's
I'm
always
gonna
like
hit you with a
me and
fucking
Scotty
gear ball.
never
Eat my
fucking, like,
balls.
Never
Fucking-
agree on shit.
We never agreed before, so we gotta agree. You eat dicks. So I will say,
always says yes. Good.
So the intro, I agree. I think the intro does not fit on this song. It really does, like, and it was like much. I don't know if this was the same thing for everybody else, but I had to turn it down because of how loud the intro was. Like the intro part was like significantly louder, and that's just probably because of the nature of what it was.
It sounded like his vocals were maxing out to me.
Yeah, it just sounded like it was definitely peaking there.
It
for
could
me.
be
So it
because
was like,
your ears are hideously disfigured under that mask.
they are.
The
They are, that's true.
Phantom of the Opera.
I do have
You're like
like
the fucking
those,
brother from Beowulf.
I just have those holes. I just got some of those like burnt little fucking. It looks like a couple twin butt holes on the side of my head.
We gotta have a dog whistle for you.
Yeah, just fucking. If I really want to hear shit, I gotta stick funnels in there. Then I become like fucking super ears. So yeah.
Signal, and somebody pulls out this fucking yak horn and it's like,
All right.
some fucking long coat flapping in the distance.
Okay, so anyway, what I'm gonna say is that the beginning does not feel like it fits. The other thing that felt weird to me was, and I don't know if this was just me as well, is the very end. It felt like it kind of cut off abruptly. Like I feel like the beat or the insert, like there could have been a little bit more of a gradual fade out on that, and just kind of soften that kind of lead out. I think that like your voice, your delivery, your style and stuff like that, like that's a style, that's a delivery, like your voice is your voice, man. Like if that's your voice, if that's how you sound, if that's what's comfortable for you to rap, like fucking do that shit. And if people don't like it, they don't like it. Like you do have a very unique voice. So that being said, you will have people that love it and you'll have people that fucking can't stand it. That's just how it is. If you have a unique voice, you're going to get a lot more polarization in terms of how people feel about that. So that's something I'm sure that's not the first time you've heard that. I'm sure you're very aware of the kind of unique voice you have. So I don't have an issue with that. Like that doesn't change anything for me. I thought the content. I agree. I thought the content was really really good. I thought like the message and like just telling a story. Like it sounded like you really put a lot into this from like a emotional perspective. Like it sounded like you had a lot of passion on this one. Like it sounds like this was a track that you spent a little more time with than that other joint that you sent in, with it being like just a cipher joint. This sounded like a track that you really kind of thought out a little bit better. And I think that the hook was very, very solid to me. I agree with Scotty. I think it could have been improved by like additional ad libs and backups potentially filling it out, kind of giving it a little bit more oomph. But I thought it was, it was a solid hook. It was catchy, but not like earwormy in a way that it like annoys you and you're like, God damn it, I don't want to hear this again. I thought it was like it was a solid hook. Yeah, I thought it was a solid hook. It didn't give me that other kind of vibe. I liked that, and I thought like, man, you were saying stuff. So that being said, I'm going to do something a little bit unique with this one. I'm going to give it a conditional yes, and that condition is that if you're going to leave that intro on there because you really like love that intro or whatever, put some kind of a spacing to lead that into the rest of what you have going on sonically, because it is kind of an abrupt drop that doesn't really feel like it makes sense. We had 5 people that all kind of felt that same way, that like, well, this really kind of threw me off. So me personally, Space is shaking his head no. He's like,
right,
fucking do that.
And I want to touch on that too after you're done, because
pause.
Touch on it right now.
It deserves some fucking attention.
Touch on it right now.
So, man, I appreciate those awkward intros and outros. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think it's cool because obviously, dude's into metal music. You know what I'm saying? And like, I love it when people show, that homage, that respect, that fucking, whatever to different genres, in the music, even if it is just playing a fucking snippet of a different song or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, man, I love that shit. So I thought that was really cool. And then the abrupt ending too, I wanted to ask about that too, because like, I don't know if this song is like from like the middle of an album, you know what I'm saying, where like if the odd cutoff at the end is something that leads into another song, or if it really is just an odd cutoff, because it is just a fucking odd cutoff. But yeah, I don't know, man. The intro, like, I thought the intro was fucking dope.
But even
like,
if it does cut off there, I'm just saying like it kind of like had like a sound to me, like where it kind of snapped at the end. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like if it ends like where it ends too. There, like that's, yeah, if that's your choice, like that didn't really like, yeah, it was a little weird, but it didn't fuck anything up for me. But like I feel like the mix needed a little bit more attention there. And then maybe like with the intro, then like I said, it's not something that I feel like if you fucking like, I thought it was dope. It just like sonically felt like it was too loud, like it was peaking. It wasn't like, it felt a lot louder than the rest of what you had going on. So I feel like if you're gonna keep that in there, it probably just needs to be leveled and adjusted a little bit more. So I'll give you a little homework on this one and say that I'm gonna give it a yes, but I do want to see you put a little bit more work into this track and flesh it out a little bit better, because I do think it's really, really solid, man. I think you're saying a lot. I think you got a pretty strong message with it. I think it sounds like it was a lot of passion into it, and that's what I feel like music should be. Is like that's why I feel like anybody that does music or art of any kind should do it. Is like the passion, the love that it, you really giving a fuck, and I can tell you gave a fuck on this, and I think it was solid. So
how is this gonna work? Like, is he gonna send you?
I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna put it on there, but I'm gonna bug him about it. I'm gonna send him a message and say, "Yo, bro,
the song's been out for like 11 months."
Yeah, and Pesto, if you want to make any money on this podcast, one of us is gonna have to fucking stand up and jerk it.
I'm not trying to fucking make money on this fucking podcast.
Okay.
Only bands.
All right. All right. What do we got next?
Come on, man. Say the word yet?
What do we got next?
No, nobody said the word yet.
Okay.
Ubiquitous criteria. Like,
What is this? What is this?
What?
Don't. No.
That's it. That's a yes from me.
That is not the next song. That was a troll. Can you bring up the next song?
Hold on. We got a judge on that one.
No.
We've
Man, I missed
lost
one of
you.
That wasn't a submission. That was not a
That's a
submission.
yes. That's a yes.
See, fucking Paula Abdul. I'm just so happy to be here right now. I'm just glad to be here.
All right, so this next one comes to us from Knowledge. It's called Burn.
Oh shit.
Produced by GOKPBEATS.
Oh shit.
It's the official music video. And this just dropped like I think a week ago, maybe 6 days ago. So let's check it out.
Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Everything is temporary, set for the real, so we can leave them like the chupacabra crept in that field. Eliminated like they mess with your meal. In an evil simulation where we need to keep them kept on their heels. Cause the life we live is wretched and real. Not to glorify it, heard you'll sell your soul for a steal. Best hope the Lord is buying. Little shorties is dying, leaving their mothers mourning, crying. Meeting with the coroner, seeing you must be mortifying. Cause you get tortured by these guys, ain't no running away. See, I'm a star up on these tracks and that's on public display. So either face me or you fucking afraid. Don't try to play like you got nothing to say. You fucking lame. And Blaine is even worse than Murphy. When it come to laws, chances are he can and he will. If someone does him wrong, a sentient whose mission is to crush them all. Peeling off layer after layer until they're bare like a Russian doll. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. You could never earn enough of my trust to ever fuck me with. Luckily I learned that shit is just a kid. And I remember needing bread to spread the mustard with. So it's them thoughts that get in my head that kept me up and hustling. This shit was hunger driven, ego took a back seat. I'm eating rappers if they act sweet. Drop a beat and I know you see me solo when I'm out in these streets. But they all love me so I am in fact deep. Capiche? When I'm torching beats, I torture weak, rhymed at individuals. The type who seeming blinded by my syllables. This is my world, motherfucker. I am Bobby with the digital. Somebody try to stop me if it isn't true. Instant regret, you wrote a check and wouldn't cash this shit. Even with the set of techniques, you couldn't scratch me, bitch. Keep talking greasy, I ain't having it. Every time you see me, I can see your heart sinks like a battleship. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. It's the boogeyman in the flesh, live and direct. Looking for vaginas, trying to rhyme that I can dissect. You got one foot in your grave with one of mine on your neck. It's life or death in this game, we down to die for respect. And it's been days that rhyming shit just kept me from going insane. Kept me moving forward without checking the score of the game. Dealing with them groundhog days, just more of the same. And feeling all the stresses of this thing without fortune and fame. Who gives a fuck? The content of my bars can get savage. All you wanna do is rap about arms like arachnids. Rather throw you out the car into traffic, cause you super subpar and wanna charge for that whack shit. Give it up, pull down your last vid, it's over with. The talent pool sucks and it's growing thin. Now I'm not saying everyone's supposed to be as dope as this, but way too many flat out suck and you know it, bitch. Your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Once your ego gets bruised and the bleeding's internal, we gon' use it as the fuel we need to feed the inferno. We don't need no water, let the motherfuckers burn so we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Let the motherfuckers burn. burn. Let the motherfuckers burn. So we can let the motherfuckers burn. So we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Let the motherfuckers burn. Let the motherfuckers burn. So we can let the motherfuckers burn. So we can stuff them in a couple of urns. Trust is earned.
That was Burn by Knowledge at Knowledge is Hip Hop on YouTube. That's a good reminder for everybody to check out all the artists that you see here. Anybody that you fucking with, subscribe to their shit, man. Give them a follow, like their stuff. It helps them get bumped up in the algorithms, because some algorithms be fucking us up out in these streets. All right. Nate Nasty.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna come right out the gate. It's a yes for me. The bars were there. That beat was sick. I like the video. It's real, real basic. You just like kicking it in your backyard, having a fire with some sticks and shit. Fuck it. Smoking a couple blunts. Oh yeah. So it's a yes based on, and I've heard you on plenty ciphers, and like I know that you never slouch on your shit. So, but I do feel like there's some I feel like this is like directed at somebody, and I want to know the tea. Spill the tea, dog. But I don't know. It's a yes for me.
Shout out to the homie T Dog. Don't spill the homie. Don't spill the homie T Dog as much as our homie. Nate Nasty just told you to. Don't spill T Dog. He's a good fan.
T Dog?
MC Envy.
That was dope as fuck. The
He's
beat
over
was
there crying about
it.
I think we just found out who the track was about. We just found out who the track was about live on the show, boys!
T Dog.
So beautiful.
He's like, you just dropped the track about
me. Whoever did the beat and was playing with, I don't know if it was guitar or the harp sample, but they're like scratching that and moving that around and doing really interesting things with it. The whole thing is put together well. The hook was fucking awesome. The bars were awesome. The cadence was awesome. It was just a really good song. It's a yes for me.
I'll be bumping. Space Case. LG has a problem with fucking stuff in their face in the middle of the review. Had a whole track to listen to. I see them both bobbing and
we're not being fat. We're being
as soon as the fucking review comes to him, he's like, "Let me put the driest food of all time in my mouth."
That was a thought. Bro. That was a thought.
Pause.
But I thought Scotty would have had more to say about it, and he just like narrowed it down. Like,
I feel like you put up the cracker to show you. Like, I'm gonna need this much time before I can speak.
Yeah, yep. I was like, look what I'm about to fucking eat, bro. I need 5 minutes. No, I'm ready to go right now. I got what I need to say.
God, okay. Camera, like, are you eat those croutons anyway?
I was eating an Indian taco. If you've ever fucking had one, that shit is amazing. So,
all right, let's hear it.
Okay, so that track was fucking so fucking fire, bro. Like,
you say yes?
I don't feel. No. Well, come on now. This track. Okay, so I don't feel like it was just like directed at somebody, but it was one of those tracks, that's like, it's kind of like how when we do like, we'll like make a track and it has like very specific sounding bars in there, and then like motherfuckers will be like, fuck that shit is about me, man. Them fuckers made that track about me. Fucking from that party that he stole my bottle.
Well, so here's the thing though. When we do that, there is usually somebody who inspired it. But like
true.
Me personally, I try to write it where it like fits a few different motherfuckers.
Yeah. Speak about the situation, not the person. That's usually how.
Yeah,
But
it's like a fucking crock. One size fits all.
that track was solid as fuck. 3 verses, they were all fire as fuck. The chorus was dope as shit. At the end there, when he fucking scratched just like the single layer vocal of the chorus, and then let the beat play out at the end, like, dude, that had everything, bro. I think that was a solid, like, I'm gonna be listening to that a lot. So that's yeah for me.
All right, Space Case.
Yeah, dope track. That track, man. Actually, that track was fucking nice. Like everyone complimented the beat. The beat for sure was fucking dope. It was weird because like when the track first started and he first started spitting, I was like, man, please don't let this be the hook. And it was the hook, and I just wasn't really feeling it. But then when he snuck in that last bar, that fucking trust is earned, it was like, okay, this motherfucker's slick. And then like, you know, the song goes on or whatever, you know, the song goes on to the third verse, and you're like, oh, this motherfucker's spitting the third verse. Like, man, I don't know. That shit, you don't hear that shit very much, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad it's in there. I'm glad you went all the way, fucking spit that third verse. The only backfire I got about this song is
Yo,
you talked about in one of your verses, you talked about somebody not being able to scratch you with a fucking technique or whatever, not being able to scratch your voice or some shit like that. And then you end the song with somebody scratching your voice. So that's that's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I'm gonna say. I don't know
I
if
didn't think
anybody
about that.
that or not, but that's the one thing where I would give you shit about it.
Yo, his bars were so fucking dope though.
No, I know, man. His knowledge is something else, man. He's another one where he's just like he's a top tier fucking MC. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it a yes, man. I'm gonna fucking give it a yes. The video is pretty slick too. I dig the simplicity of it. You know.
Space Case be
Yeah,
having
man.
mad simplicity videos like that on his repertoire. He got mad him standing over fucking burning barrels, going raw. So he's
Raw.
Yeah, there's
Right.
maybe
I'm all
one
about that shit.
maybe one day you and him could both stand over a fire together.
Man, that would be fucking
And rap
phenomenal.
some shit. All right, so my first comment, and I'm glad that no one else touched on this because it must mean that I'm the only one that saw it, and maybe I'm been awake so long and I'm high as fuck. But dude, when Knowledge turns side profile, mad Gimli vibes, bro. Mad Gimli vibes on the side profile of his face with the fire in front of him. You look like you're fucking leading the dwarven armies. Fucking.
And you have my axe.
Yeah, you look like you're fucking battle sworn, and I don't know. It probably a high thought. I see Scotty's like twitching his face and scratching his beard. He's like, ooh, I didn't pick up on it. I'm gonna have to look back on that. If he's wrong, I'm gonna tear his ass up.
Vibes.
You agree or you disagree? You think
Maybe a different dwarf, but not Gimli.
Not Gimli,
bro. Gimli, I think.
Maybe Gloin. Gloin. The funniest name, the dwarf. I have no idea what he looks like, but I just know Gimli, son of Gloin.
I'm thinking more like.
All right, now Knowledge. I'm not trying to call you Gloin. The track was dope as fuck, dude. The beat was dope as fuck. I thought the video. I agree with everything everybody else said about the video. I thought it fit everything you were doing. You look like you were having a good time. What I really like about your style is it's kind of the same thing that I like about like Coast when Coast raps or like Nems raps. Like, there's no filler. Like, you guys get to the point. Like, every fucking bar hits. Every fucking, you have a lot of punchlines. You deliver a lot of lyrical content. It's not basic. It's not like you're saying a lot of the same shit. And the hook though, that shit like really it got me too. Because at first I felt the same way. I was like, oh man, like this hook, it kind of falls flat. But that last touch, trust is earned, man, that really does elevate the rest of it. Because it kind of like, I don't know what it is about that, but it like kind of like the way it was layered or the way it was delivered on top of it. Like it just that shit was fire, man. Like I really like that. There's little details like that in songs, like specifically like in hooks. That's something I always look for. Like Space Case has a fucking hook on his Taking on the World project, and he goes, "Let him go" in the background, and it sold me on the entire track immediately just hearing that. 'Cause it's like really far away. You only hear it in one ear. It's become part of the fucking nomenclature for forever. So I thought that was dope. Yeah, man, that's yes all around. That's a fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro. That's 5 fucking yeses. That's on the playlist for sure. That's getting some spuns. Clearly, I Be Bumpin' is not as entertained as he could be with us, as looks like he's trying to cast a fucking kaiju movie in the background here. We got one more track. He's got a cigarette in his mouth trying to talk without his mic on. You fucking dickhead.
You fucking goober.
Alright, this last one we got is also...
You guys are scared to make money on this podcast, bro.
This one's also A13.
You guys are scared to make money.
You're putting fucking copyright fucking content in the background on your screen, trying to get this DCM made. You guys are afraid to make money on this. That better not be Shrek, you motherfucker. You haven't learned your lesson.
In the background.
Nate. All right, we got 8.
You got a big ass TV. Put it behind
the
next podcast and just put a greasy strangler behind you, bro.
We got A13 with Renegade. It's our last track.
What are you doing, man?
I'm scratching. I haven't got to scratch all day, man. I've been fucking behind the bar for 12 hours, dude.
The bird flu?
I'm 4 hours of sleep.
On his bird.
I'm getting some good scratches. You never scratch your torso? Tell me you never scratch your torso?
I have.
I didn't mean to ruffle your feathers, dog.
I'm scratching my torso, bro.
That into it. Man, you scratch away, bro.
You ever been able to go fucking 12 hours without getting a good scratch in, bro?
I thought you were talking about, like, Pastor, are you scratching over there? Like, like.
He just muted up and he's over there hand boning with that beat.
All right. Let's go.
Yeah, let's play this.
Pause.
Oh.
That was scary. Fuck, bro.
A13. The Nameless. I'm a motherfucking renegade. I'm a motherfucking renegade. Bitch, I'm a motherfucking renegade. Spin with that cutter, blade. Rhyme with that shovel, digging graves. I chop a nigga down, landscape head, shot this all face. Damn chill, bitch, I ain't the one to play, bitch, I'm a motherfucking renegade. Spin with that cutter, blade. Rhyme with that shovel, digging graves. I chop a nigga down, landscape head, shot this all face. Damn chill, bitch, I ain't the one to play. I'm a motherfucking renegade. Quiet nigga with a grade, yeah, I stepped on him. I love when niggas play, I get the chance to step on them. Bitch, I slide like an avalanche. Niggas be talking, ain't pussy, ain't none of that. Don't give a fuck about what you claim, little bitch, we all got. Niggas be tough on social media, you're a lifeline. Slide to where you hide through, ooh, I'm by that. Yeah, they be dissing on our name, we gon' see by that. She lead the bullets, catching bodies, I'm like, where they at? Putting insurance on themselves, they really scared to crash. Them niggas dying at the end since they love to act. Running from the crate, that's how you got hit in the back. I stepped down, spin once and came back round. On C shit, rape charge, I can't mess around. Leaving and grabbing their hands, it's up and coming down. Line that shit up, pussy nigga, I'm a motherfucking renegade. Spin with that gutter, blade. Rhyme with that shovel, digging graves. I chop a nigga down, landscape head, shot this all face. Damn chill, bitch, I ain't the one to play, bitch, I'm a motherfucking renegade. Spin with that gutter, blade. Rhyme with that shovel, digging graves. I chop a nigga down, landscape head, shot this all face. Damn chill, bitch, I ain't the one to play.
I'm a motherfucking renegade, self-made crusade. You a real deal, bitch made, mermaid. I'ma dig a dick for you bitches with a spade. I'm blowing shit like a motherfucking grenade. You think you're spilling tea while I'm spilling the lemonade. On that down for you pray, but we straight as it get and you gay. Always running cause I'ma stay busting grapes. You ain't gon' throw no hands, you dodging the fade. Running tail, trapping your ass and afraid. Only thing you out here throwing is shade. So these rounds gon' march, go parade. Cause I'm a motherfucking
renegade. Spin with that gutter, blade. Rhyme with that shovel, digging graves. I chop a nigga down, landscape head, shot this all face. Damn chill, bitch, I ain't the one to play, bitch, I'm a motherfucking renegade. Spin with that gutter, blade. Rhyme with that shovel, digging graves. I chop a nigga down, landscape head, shot this all face. Damn chill, bitch, I ain't the one to play.
That was A13 with Renegade.
Hell yeah.
Space Case.
Bro.
Man.
What do you got for us?
Let's hear what the wise old
What do you got for
Space
us?
Case has to say about not his type.
Yeah. What do you got to say about it,
Well,
huh?
it's not my type, you know. Not my type. No, I mean it's not. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, I don't know. That track's got energy, dude. Like, I mean, once again, it fucking sounds so good. The video is dope too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks like they're having a good fucking time. And I mean, like, fuck, I don't know, man. There's quality in what they do. They know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're seasoned, polished. You know, they fucking sound good. They exhibit it. Blah blah blah. Woo 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 woo. And I mean, actually, this track wasn't bad. This track, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna admit it, you know, but I kind of like that song. You know, it's not bad. It's not my style though, you know. So I'm gonna give it a yes.
I'd be bumping.
He's like, fucking, it's about renegades, man, and I'm fucking Vice Lord, bro, so I gotta give it a yeah. Alright, so that track was fucking dope as fuck. And he reminded me of Nelly on that one, bro. And like, dude, the vibe, dude, that was so sick, bro.
Yeah.
The video was really fucking good, dude. And like, man, there's some bars in there that I was like we straight, you gay, like that shit was fucking dead as fuck. They're just fucking tearing up this place. And then oh, dude, I love that shit. That was dope. That was a really good song. I'm gonna say fucking hell yeah.
Man.
That was dope.
Hell yeah. All right, Scotty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, all right, so like he was saying, that hook was really Nelly Saint Lunatics-ish, and that was dope. And he's from Florida, so he kind of has that twang anyway. But he's got a voice kind of like Zero or like Trick Daddy. Like he's got like that lower voice.
His voice reminds me of like Young Joe, kind of.
But it's dope, and they're dope together. Like sometimes you hear a chick come in at his wife's octave, and you're like, "Oh, you better be good, because I don't know if I can survive this octave." And then she just fucking lays it down too. Like she's just as good. I think they did a really good job, and like Jester was saying, the production quality on all of it is really dope. Like it's really clear, it's really well put together. I don't hear anything maxing out. The video is really good. The quality is good. It's definitely yeah.
All right, Nate Nasty.
Yes, dope ass track all around. Everybody already covered everything I was gonna say. The voice reminds me of somebody, but I can't put a fucking finger on it right now. I'll come back to it later.
Okay.
But yes.
All right.
Oh yeah. Old girl can fucking spit.
Yeah. Truth, man. Truth.
Yeah, so like I think that like how Space is kind of getting at like, oh, this isn't necessarily his vibe. Like I think that like it's the thing with hip hop that doesn't get addressed often is like how fucking diverse the subgenres in hip hop are. So like obviously like you take these two guys, you know, this couple, and you put them up against like underground lyricists. Like it's not the same kind of music. But like what they're doing is like stuff that is music that I can hear getting played on radios, music I can hear getting played in clubs, music I can hear like
what the difference is like regional. Like in Florida, that's a big genre. In like the South,
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm not even saying like anything negative about that. I'm just saying like there's like what they're doing they're fucking crushing it. Like the way, like sonically, both of the tracks that we've heard from them sounded fucking excellent. Like not just from like a mix standpoint, but I'm talking like all the little subtle detailing, like the hook being like poignant and catchy and something that like people are gonna want to listen to again. You guys having like impactful bars and also like sonically your voices pair extremely well together. Like you guys sound really, really great on a track. Like he's got that like baritone kind of like rough, gritty, like street, like OG voice, and then she's got like a very like kind of like a higher, more shrill, but like very like she's got a lot of depth to it though. It's not like it's like I can hear how it's a little pinning at times, but like she's saying shit at all times and she uses it and she inflects her voice a lot. And I think they do that and it creates like what they're doing. Like this is a banger, you know, like this is a fucking banger. This is a song that like this will get fucking people hyped. This is a song that like people are gonna fucking jam. This is a definite yes. Like it's fucking 5. Fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro, fuck bro. This is fucking definitely another all around yeses. Easily. Even though like I can see where Space is coming from. Like this isn't the kind of music that like I put on often. But when I do, like when I'm in that vibe, if I want to listen to something like this is absolutely top tier. Like this is fucking excellent. It's as good as anything in that genre I've ever heard. And then that I genuinely mean that. And that's like they're saying, it reminds me of like Nelly. It reminds me of all that stuff. It's on all those levels. Like I think it's done very professionally. And I agree. The video was fucking dope as hell. I thought you guys were having a lot of fun. It definitely translated. It fit the vibe of the track and the energy, man. I think it's definitely like that's a dope joint. And I think that you guys got a dope thing going on. You should continue to do what you're doing. Keep sending us music because like it's cool to have a diverse range of stuff.
Most pretty much all of their shit was done in Florida. He just moved up here a little bit ago, so like his studio setup and everything he has is like either in storage or in a U-Haul right now. So like he's renting places, trying to like find a place to live up here, like buy a house and set up and shit. So I don't know like when we're gonna hear like new content from him, or like if maybe he wants to link up with us or whatever the fuck. But like
I was gonna say, if only we knew anybody with a studio though.
right.
Area.
But I mean, it sounds like they have a good fucking setup because the quality of everything they've put out that I've heard so far is good. So like,
yeah, I mean, they obviously they know what they're doing. Like they're not skipping any steps. They're very well seasoned, and they're like they found their fucking they're clearly like this goes in the same line that when I was talking about Broady stuff, like passion. Like you definitely feel the passion that both of them have for what they're doing, and I think that's dope. Like I think that transcends. Like it don't matter what genre anything is. If it's something I listen to, if it's got that passion and I can tell like that person's fucking doing it, like I'll listen to Lollipop Guild. Call back to fucking Space Case. I'll listen to that. Like if those crazy little munchkin motherfuckers are going ham, like hell yeah, I'm gonna listen to that. And
oh yeah,
that's by no means comparing you guys to a Lollipop Guild, but like you guys.
So there's
it's got passion.
There's this one line that I fucking love that he did, and it was subtle as hell. It's like I ain't see shit, Ray Charles. Like, yeah, that one. And then I figured out what his voice reminds me. It's like a fusion of Freddie Gibbs, Young Buck.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh yeah,
bro.
Fuck yeah, bro! This was a good week. I think this is a fucking fuck bro first. This is I think every song make the fucking cut? Did we have anything that didn't make it? I think everything got in.
I think so.
Yeah.
Fuck bro!
Fuck bro!
That's incredible. Bro. What an amazing.
Where the cat?
What an amazing display of Nate Nasty clearly not keeping up with the chats. It was like we play in Jackbox 46 minutes ago. I'm like, bro, I put 2 messages in there saying like, next Wednesday, I want to do Jackbox, but I want to make sure that everybody has enough time to prepare. So at the time, decide to do that. And if anybody knows anybody, like say T-Bags, any of the friends, T-Dog, we talked about him earlier. He's definitely real. If T-Dog or T-Bags or any of the homies want to fucking play, just let me know. But that being said, we're done with reviews. And got some other stuff to ask you guys. Okay. So I have a like hypothetical scenario, like an either or for you guys. So either you lose your ability to write new music, but you can choose whoever you want to ghostwrite for you whenever you want, and you're still able to tour, perform, record, do all that stuff. Or lose your voice, your ability to perform, but you can give what you write to any artist and they'll spit it for you, perform it, etc. Nate, you look like you want to say something.
Option B. Never. I'd rather ghostwrite for somebody and pull some profit than to ever have anybody ghostwrite for me.
Why?
I think if you're fucking rapping, you should be rapping your own shit. But also, there's enough of a sellout in me. Like, well, I can't rap this anymore, so hey, go make us some money, bitch.
I think it's like the morally right answer. Yeah, the hip hop morally right answer.
Closest.
Is there any of us that would disagree with that? Like, I mean, would
See, yeah, that's the thing. I didn't even think about the moral obligation when I made the hypothetical. I was just like, oh, this is an either or. Either you can write or you can perform. But I didn't think about like oh shit, you ain't doing your own content.
But there's things that.
But I'm talking about like it's a hypothetical situation. Well, yeah, no one's gonna pick it. No one's gonna pick this hypothetical either. I was gonna be like, oh, the hypothetical is that you got hit in the head, so you're like retarded, but you're a savant, so you can still rap really good, but you can't do anything else. So you can't write for yourself.
That's me already.
I was like, no one's gonna pick that.
I've done option B, bro, and it's not fun. That's why I would go with option A.
This motherfucker is trying to
Bump
create rappers to collab with us.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
So you'd rather be the performer of other people's stuff?
I'm not even gonna say his name, but
Jay Spitta.
Yeah, okay, he said his name, but his verses on the songs.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, Jay Fathom. No, but this guy, I got him on a few songs, and dude, I literally had to rap the whole verse, like every bar at a time. And well, I rapped my whole entire verse, and then I had to record him like a bar at a time because he just didn't know. He had no timing. He had no like sense of being able to rap. But it was like, I was way too fucking nice, dude. I was way too fucking.
But this is a scenario where you could, if you're writing, you can pick anybody you want to deliver it for you. So it's not like you're gonna get John.
But like, if
you can pick anybody.
Already is a rapper and they got their own shit, like their own style. That's another reason why it's just like, who would I write for? Somebody that cannot rap.
No, that's like think about like MF Doom. MF Doom did Victor Vaughn. He did like all the different things. Like you get somebody that's skilled to do like a different project under a different name, but they're like rapping for you. Where you guys like come up with a combined name? You'd still want to perform. Who would you pick to write for you?
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Dude, just
you said that with
Bump just spitting fucking Busta verses, dude. That'd be so funny. You're gonna have to stop smoking cigarettes if you want to fucking spit Busta verses.
Yeah, that's true. But if I able to afford to stop smoking cigarettes.
Able to afford to stop smoking cigarettes.
It costs nothing. It costs literally like.
Are they paying you to
No
smoke?
Smokers that are as deep in the trenches as I am, bro. Know what I'm talking about, bro. Like I gotta be able to afford. It's the same way with like losing weight. It's like I gotta be able to afford healthy ass food.
Salad is expensive though. There's a difference.
Right.
Yeah, that's not even close to the same thing, bro.
No.
Like, do I want this? Do I want the $30 salad or this $5 fucking tamale thing from fucking go?
I cannot afford, because when you're bumming and you're stressed out and you have no money, you cannot quit smoking cigarettes, dude. That's like not doing heroin when you're having like wicked withdrawals. No. No. You guys just don't get it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Not at all.
So
You guys don't-
I
okay.
got another one for you guys. You can resurrect any artist who passed away too soon. Who do you pick, and what do you think changes about their impact, like how they're perceived, and what do you think they'd be doing now? Like, who are they working with? Who are they beefing with? Like, what do you think life's like for said person and the world's view on this person?
Good question.
I mean, he's not dead, but I'd bring back Jay Spitta because his drive was fucking.
The fuck?
Nothing. See.
Man, see, like you ask questions like we should.
See, I'll go first. I'll say.
Okay.
I would pick Idea, because I think that he was like truly unique. I think he spanned kind of like a really cool gap between like battle rap, underground, indie hip hop. He kind of walked in a lot of circles, and I think he brought a lot of people together. Because like man, some of the battles that dude had were with some like, I mean, some very like crude motherfuckers, some very like people that thought like, oh, this this guy doesn't have a chance, and then he would just mop people. His passion, his energy, like his ability to freestyle, I feel like that is something that definitely would be greatly appreciated, particularly in our region, because he's from Minnesota. So this is also partially a selfish motive, in that I think that having that extra like great artistic influence in our area would be cool to have like another artist that really held it down for the hometown. And I think he was definitely a dude that did that. He was building a lot. He was linked up with a lot of people everywhere, but I mean in this area, and I think that if he were still around, I think he would be like, because he was kind of veering off and doing like how Doom did, where he was doing like alter ego shit. He was playing around a lot. He just struck me as somebody that had like a spontaneous passion, where he would just like, and he's the kind of artist that you could see just pop up at a random local hip hop show somewhere in his area, and it wouldn't be like, I wouldn't expect that to be completely out of character for someone like him, and just in the way that he seemed to carry himself. Plus, like, man, I think his music is really unique and dope. So I think that would be fucking sick. I know who Space is gonna say already.
No, you don't. I'm thinking about the Idea thing, because like, I don't know, a lot of those cats, there was such like a tight circle, you know what I'm saying, between like the rhyme sayers, Sage Francis also.
Yeah, like Strange Famous.
Yeah, even some of the fucking Def Jux guys, like they were such a tight fucking knit crew, where like I wonder, and he was very influential, you know what I'm saying, with the crew. So I just wonder like what direction all those guys would have went in, like I don't know what type of shit would be different, not with Idea, but I mean necessarily with all the all the affiliates. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I think we would have more Aesop Rock collaborations.
I think so too.
And LP.
Probably more. What the fuck was the Slum Village? Was that?
You said ASAP Rocky wrong.
Damn.
On purpose, bitch.
I wish we just had like an evict from room button here that we could just be like evict from room, and then
I
like
do,
it's
but I'm
like
not giving it to you.
just like like evict from room for saying and implicating that. Anybody that's got a $sign in their fucking name, you've got a long way to fucking go, buddy.
Yeah.
Putting a $sign in.
Continue, space.
So, who I would say is Tupac. And reason being, like, I've never been like a massive Tupac fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like diehard into Tupac or nothing like that. But I understand his influence in the rap game in general. You know what I'm saying? And like, he was cultured. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't just into rap for like the money, you know, all the fucking material shit, all the accessories. Like, he was into rap, and as an individual, like, he was into politics, he was into movements, he was just really involved. You know what I'm saying? Which rap followed him. You know what I mean? Because he just had that fucking influence. So like, what Tupac said mattered, you know, to a lot of people in the fucking rap game in general. Didn't matter if it was rap or hip hop or any of these fucking genres that we were talking about before, you know. So I just wonder, like, once again, I just wonder how shit would be different. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, man. Tupac, obviously I didn't fucking know the dude, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't come across as like a punk, you know what I mean? And he'd be one to call out the bullshit and whatnot. So it's like, with some of the issues that we're having with the rap game and shit nowadays, it's like, what would Tupac say? And like, what would the fucking influence behind him be? Because like, you know, like I said, he's not one of my favorite rappers. Like, you know, I'm not a fucking Tupac fucking flunky or whatever. But like I said, man, he was just influential.
So hypothetically speaking, do you think he would have been as influential today as he was back then, and like years since? Like, you think he would still be on that absolute god tier?
Yeah, I think so. Because it wasn't his death that made him famous. You know what I'm saying? It was what he was doing. Whereas like Biggie was influential with the music side, but not so much with the culture. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like, when he died, it was like, well, holy shit, like, Biggie Smalls is dead. Like, that's a fucking hip hop music. Whereas like with Tupac, it was like, you know, like, we're losing a fucking right.
We're losing a Gandhi, we're losing a Bob Marley, we're losing a Hendrix, we're losing a true innovator. Okay.
Right, exactly.
That's an interesting like take on the classic debate between those two, you know. Because say what you want about them as MCs, I think that if you do put it that way, I do think that what you're saying. I mean, obviously we can't fucking predict what would have happened if they both would have lived.
Right.
Who's to say? Like,
I'll just
fucking
add
Biggie
this.
would have just flipped everything around. But like, real quick, I'm gonna finish this little tidbit. But like, man, like, you're right. Tupac was extremely influential, and it did seem like he did do a lot beyond the music, like, and was very, very well cultured and seemed extremely intelligent too. But anyway, go ahead, Mo.
So was it the Source Awards that they pretty much like birthed the beef between Death Row and Bad Boy? I'll just say this: Death Row, sick performances, bro, and Bad Boy was rapping on their vocals. I'm just gonna say that.
Is that facts?
It is facts. You can look it up there. You can watch the whole fucking video on YouTube. It's all dope, you know, and no disrespect to anybody over in Bad Boy, because they said that they didn't have like the right.
Fucking pause on that,
tracks.
dude. Definitely disrespect to P Diddy.
Yeah, P Diddy though. P Diddy.
Who diddled it first?
Definitely disrespect to P Diddy.
The P Diddler.
Yeah, P. Diddler. He's disrespect.
P. Diddy, R. Kelly.
But no, like I'm not I'm not trying to be facetious here. I'm being genuine.
There's a fucking
And then I'm
cut in
asking
there.
you, Bump, were they legitimately rapping over their vocals?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
What year was that?
Like 95 or 4 or something like that.
Dude, do you think that was the spawning of fucking Rolvin, bro? Do you think that was the first documented
shit.
case of rapping over
It
vocals?
definitely was.
Fucking P. Diddy, man, of all people.
P. Diddy,
Fuck.
motherfucker. Dude, add a charge. Add a charge.
Come to find out, that's why the locks left. You know.
Add a charge. Add a charge. Add a charge. Add a charge. That's a felony. Add a charge.
Man.
Ring them up. Ring them up.
95, yeah.
Dude, you fucking sack of shit. You spawned generational curse.
No.
So I got a couple things.
Nate's video.
Okay.
As far as the first question, before I never got to answer it, I would ghostwrite for Tom McDonald, so I could make him rap about like taking a bunch of dildos in his ass.
I mean, this girl already fucking ghostwrite tapping shit. So
Yeah, let me in there.
Both.
pause.
Both.
And secondly, you brought him up. Actually, mine wouldn't even be an MC. It would be Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on now. Hold on.
What?
Because that's
That
outside
counts.
of the rules, isn't it?
No, I didn't say it had to be hip hop. No, I didn't say. I said artist.
Yeah.
You said artist, and I have a few like written down that I'm waiting on.
Fuck no. Let's do something else.
So Bob Marley, mainly because like he's the only musician in the history of ever that threw a show and ended a civil war. So like that in itself is fucking god tier. Like we need more of that around, you know.
Right.
I got a better answer to all.
But
yours.
what do you think? What do you think would have changed with Bob Marley and his influence, like today? Like, how do you think his influence would have?
Well, I don't think the influence would change much because his death was nearly martyrdom. You know, like he had an innocent death, and his music was all about preaching love and shit. So.
Well, I don't mean necessarily like his image. I mean more so like, do you think he would have like been able to transcend? Do you think like our lives would be different today? Do you think like our society would be different if he would have lived longer?
Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Because he was a voice of peace and reason.
Yeah, it would be so interesting to see somebody like that in the social media world with like a Donald Trump online and with people like that online. He wouldn't
be on, dude. I bet you he wouldn't be on social media at all.
I don't think he would be either, but I do think he would get asked questions about how he feels about certain things because of who he is, and it would be really interesting to see how he would respond to some of the modern day arguments, problems, whatever the hell you want to call some of that stuff, bickering. It'd be really interesting to see. He was so grounded, so like it'd be very. That's why I'm like, it'd be very interesting to hear what his view on something like that would be.
Like tell his supermodel girlfriends not to shave their armpits and shit because it's conformist and it's not beautiful because it's not natural. It's like, dang.
And if you want, you can come back and upgrade your pussies.
Right. I hope they're not.
We don't have to watch this, but it's Biggie Smalls rapping on his vocals.
Oh no, I already.
I'd like to
non-video participants. Okay.
I know. I got a new
question.
Oh, go ahead. You can go first.
I have a list. David Rocky.
I said one, dickhead.
Okay. That makes it harder. I'm gonna say Big L.
Every time I hear his name, I hear the fucking beginning of full clip. Big L, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Don't
I feel like his impact now, like lyricism would be like way more focused on than just like, oh, it had a nice beat, you know, like, and I don't know, just I think the quality of rap and the verses that come out from artists, the bar would be set higher. Instead, we have like fucking MC such and such coming out here and saying like rhyming with cat, and we have all these lyrical miracle motherfuckers who like say nothing with like beautiful words or say a whole lot of shit with the most basic words. You know, it's like a whole. I don't know.
Bro, one of these days we're gonna do a show and we're gonna run into MC such and such, and he is gonna be so fucking mad at us for all this shit we've talked about him.
I bet he will look like a generic ass dude.
You're like, put some fucking respect on my name.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah. Otherwise, I was saying David Rocky, Big Pun, Chris Cornell, Wayne Static.
Chris Cornell was definitely close on my list too.
Lane Staley.
Wayne Static, he said.
Yeah, and I said Lane Staley.
Oh.
Fuck that Lane Staley.
Well, I'm gonna go with my hip hop answer, Pesto, since you changed the rules.
I never had that. I said artist, dickwad. But why the take when you're editing this?
I'm gonna have to say Eazy-E, bro, because he fucking just started like rolling with the Bone Thugs, and Eazy-E would have been a chopper, bro.
Yeah.
And like his style, you hear a lot of people trying to like sound like have that high pitched voice and shit. And yeah, like it would have been cool to see like how he would have developed, like, because Ice Cube, Dr.G, they all got like fucking huge, and like Eazy-E, like he could have been huge with Bone Thugs, especially like right there. And yeah, dude, Eazy-E. I mean, I would bring back every fucking rapper from the dead if I could. But I just don't have that power.
I don't know if I would bring back every rapper.
Right. Obviously, Sean Price and
Sean Price
DMX
and DMX are very, very
DMX
close.
was up
Both
too.
of those guys are. I thought I was safe. Yeah, ODB, dude. ODB would be very interesting to see.
Man,
I feel like someone
He
like
just
him
high
was glue. Yeah, just fucking every single time you'd have to collect all the Dragon Balls every time a new drug got invented. You guys hear about bath salts? Ah, fuck! The next day, rapper ODB found dead. Like, fuck!
Again.
It's time to get the Dragon Balls again. Nah, but he was, dude, his energy, I feel like he was definitely like glue for the woo. Like he was woo glue. Like I think that there would be a lot more group shit going on if ODB was still around. I think there would be a lot more like the whole fucking crew doing tours and making music together. I feel like they'd be coming back and continuing to do shit. I think that would just be overall better for anybody that likes fucking dope hip hop.
What was ODB's last record? Was it Ghetto Superstar?
It's a good question.
That he did with Maya?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll have to get back to that.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments, whoever the fuck knows. All of you who have Google at your easy access, like the rest of us, who don't want to and ah. Speaking of and ahhing, we are about a little over a month away from some heavy and ahs in the city of Sturgeon Bay. It is the grand return of your fabled boyo, Professor Lobotomized Geniuses. I be bumping and Nate Nasty, returning to the Dirty Sturge, this time to perform and not just to hang out and drink beers in the attic at Space Case's house. So,
Allegedly.
excited. Allegedly in the haunted house. Immediately sending me mad messages while trying to drive back.
Haunted.
Yo, bro,
I wasn't mad.
you
I
didn't
was
tell
like,
me this house was haunted. Fuck.
Like, you didn't tell me this bitch was haunted.
I would have brought my
I was having a blast.
Kind of
I like it.
percolators. Fucking, I need some coffee.
Fucking house is haunted, dude.
Yeah,
I could tell you some different stories.
I believe my exact words were haunted as shit.
Haunted as shit. Yeah, that was actually. I just had that like fucking beautiful mind, Jimmy Neutron brain blast cranium connect. That just was like, oh, that was exactly what he said. But anyway, yeah, March 30th. It's at Door County Fire Company. I believe it's going to be in the upstairs. We've got Warden. We've got Jason Logic. We've got a bunch of Cypher Den cats in the building. We got like, I think pretty much all of Twoface Media's rapping core is going to be in the building. Us five will all be in the building. We'll all be titillating the tones, tickling the eardrums. So
I'm excited.
One body part or another.
Yeah. Warden's fucking crazy. Warden is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
They're a band. Shout out to Jimmy and the rest of the guys. YZ. I don't know all your names.
I'm assuming Mad World.
But you guys are dope as fuck. Mad World. Shout out to him for being there and helping bring stuff together. Who is this for, Space Case? Do you want to let the people know?
It's a fundraiser for Jeremy Rosenfeld. The man has suffered stroke after stroke after stroke. Just he hasn't been able to work. He hasn't been able to do it much of anything, So he's, I don't know, man. He gets better, and then it's like he gets struck with another fucking stroke. So lately though, man, he's been on the rebound. Like he's been doing pretty good. He actually stopped in at the Door County Fire Company the first time in fucking months the other day. So it's cool to see him. You know what I'm saying? But he's still got a ways to go before he gets that full recovery. So.
Well, hopefully we can help. There's going to be a lot of different fundraisers, proceeds. I think all proceeds from the fundraiser stuff is going directly to Jeremy and his helping him cover some costs. And then I know personally I'm going to be donating a lot of proceeds from my personal merchandise sales and stuff like that. I'll be donating some bundles and shit like that. I know Space is going to be doing that. There'll be a lot of goodies and prizes. And if you're there and you're not helping support, you will get berated, probably pretty severely, and it'll be a bad time for you. And if you don't show up, you're also going to get berated. So if you see this and you don't show up, I'll fucking know.
Right.
And every time you see that thing, that shadow in your house, and you're like, what the fuck was that? It's me, motherfucker. It's me.
He has come to peck your fucking eyes out.
I have come. No, I've come to come on your stuff. You won't know what I came on or in, but I did it in your house, and you're gonna put on a sock one day and just be like, oh, gross! Why is it sticky in here, in between my toes? That's load. That's a load-bearing sock.
And now your kitchen floor is slippery.
Yeah.
Still finding them all over my fucking house.
Didn't think I drooled on my pillows. That's weird.
Yeah. Oh. Why is it all white? Oh, I just brushed my teeth.
That's fucked up.
Colgate's, bro. That's what happens.
I like how we've been saying all this weird shit and nobody said pause.
Yeah.
The one time it's appropriate.
Because I didn't fucking say it, man.
Yeah, that's true. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Targeted. I've been fucking targeted.
Yeah, you have been targeted.
We need to get like a radio button that busts into the Space Jam song anytime Mud says pause.
Yeah. Come on, AJ! Get up! Yeah,
In
just
the
everything.
Space Jam.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Yo, did you guys see? I have no idea who it was. It was some like, I think she's in hip hop. I would imagine. It was just a clip that I saw of this lady that was interviewing her, and she's just like, "So you're a musician?" And the girl stops her, and she's like, "What you call me?" And she's like, "I said you were a musician." She goes, I make music." And she goes, "Right, dude, it is."
That's
astounding, bro.
I believe
Astounding.
she goes by Suki Hana, and she's at least how I'm familiar with her is the clients at my job watch this show called Batty, and she's a rapper, or she makes music of some sort. I've never checked out her music, but they bring all these personalities onto the show. It's kind of like an offshoot of Bad Girls Club.
Personalities. This is a woman you could lure into your house with a trail of Skittles on the ground.
Yeah, she'd probably think they were like broken Xanax chunks, but yeah, probably.
That's my type of girl, man.
I make music. I don't know what the fuck you was trying to say about what I was doing.
I ain't no magician. And she said, I ain't no magician.
I just saw another clip of her today talking. It was like there's a caller on a radio show or something there, and it was like boyfriend advice, and she was just flat out saying like, "No, I want my man to know that I want poop and pee on me, like pee in my mouth. Let me pee in your mouth and shit." What the fuck?
Okay, that's a point.
Wait. Who is this?
That's a couple points for her. That's a couple points for her.
Disgusting. Who is she? What's her number?
She's redeeming herself.
It's like a radio show. Like someone called in and she's saying this shit.
Who's ready to make some motherfucking money on this podcast? Whip them out. Whip them out. Put it in the comment section.
How much would you pay for? Drop in the comments below how much you guys would pay to see Bumpin' to pop a titty out one of these days.
Pop a titty then. Fuck.
Pop a titty then. Fuck.
I need to write up a contract here to see just how much earnings I would.
No, you don't have to fucking write up a contract. I'm his manager.
The contract would be in the comments.
Yeah. The contract is legally binding. Whatever you put in the comments, we will accept that as a legally binding tender. And you're gonna see him pop a titty out on behalf of your money donated directly to.
You can tap any donations directly to Nate Nasty.
Right to the Dank account.
All right. Okay.
All right.
I guess I gotta be the Tupac of this crew.
Oh, yeah.
That a boy.
Congratulations. Bumpin' got his learner's permit today.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, that's the facts, bro.
Dude, that's fucking bro. That is.
I got my driver's permit today.
Dude, that is.
And I'm 33 years old.
So proud of the boy.
Good for you.
When I got off probation, COVID happened. So when I get my driver's license, look out, man. Fucking Wendigos will pop out of the woods and skinwalkers will come to your house.
Everyone's
Then we'll have to all wear helmets.
I feel like you should already be wearing a helmet.
Cheers.
Well, anyways, boys.
Yeah, dude, it's been almost 2 hours. Fuck, bro. It's been almost.
Fuck, bro.
It's been almost 2 hours since we started the podcast. And somehow somebody did not say the magical word. The wonderful, splendiferous, magnificent
word is?
Word.
God.
All right,
Bullshit.
so yeah, we had a word.
No.
What was the word?
It
was what?
Wait, what was it?
Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom. Oh
Yeah.
man, dude, he was all talking about Tom McDonald. I bet you were like,
Today is
today.
Fuck, I can't remember. I was looking up what happened today in fucking history or whatever, and it was like
Malcolm
I
X
fucking
got
remember.
assassinated.
Oh, yeah, Malcolm X got assassinated. I don't know. There's some other shit that happened today.
Pesto's just got that one on
But
deck.
the word freedom fucking popped out, and I was like, that's the one. Hey, you know,
guess what? You just said it, bitch.
I guess we're just not fucking patriotic enough, man. So
yeah, dude. I
almost said
want to
freedom.
re-highlight. I want to re-highlight it because I feel like it went
I was like,
underappreciated.
bro, I got that freedom.
When you said that Scotty was talking about Tom McDonald, you were probably like, "Oh, that was a really good joke, man."
Right, fucking.
You're like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah. Oh, here
Space started sweating.
freedom.
Oh well, fuck, bro. This has been another week of fuck, bro. Thank you guys, everybody that's tuning in. I don't know why I've been going fucking headless horseman half of this episode. Like, just my head is phasing out into the abyss. But I promise you, there's no wormhole in my bedroom that I'm aware of.
Pause.
Yeah, right.
that's good to know.
Pause, motherfucker. All right, y'all. This was a good episode.
All right,
Yarr.